Alright, so I finally got my new hydraulic cylinder installed. You can see there's a new jam nut on there. Got the new cylinder, got her all hooked back up. Just a little bit of background, if you didn't see the last video, I found some corrosion on my hydraulic servo steering rod. So it was only $60 more to replace the whole cylinder than just the rod with the seal repair kit, and I thought that would be the prudent way to go. I was starting to question myself quite a bit when I was trying to get the jam nut off, because that took quite a bit of persuasion using that nice big punch down there and a good little sledge. So I was able to get that off, which I got right here. It's just a jam nut with a nylon lock ring. You can see where it dug into it with that punch pretty good. So that was, getting this off was kind of more challenging than I thought it would be, but it came off. Then the next challenge was getting the hydraulic cylinder out of there. You can see over here, if I get out of the light, here's the actual cylinder. It actually pilots inside of the tractor on this surface and on this surface. And you can see where this one had kind of got rusty, and you can see those streaks past there where it was kind of dragging. That took a lot of motivation to get out. I ended up having to take this jam nut, spin it back on here, and then pound on that. I wasn't too keen on pounding on the actual cylinder itself in case I maybe couldn't get it out and had to go back to the route of rebuilding it. But luckily that came out, and got the new one installed real easy. I just went inside the tractor where these surfaces mount, the piece of Scotch-Brite, and cleaned them up real good and put a little bit of grease on there and slid her back in. So now I've been getting this all, the tie rod ends put all back in and everything tightened up. And then I just have been doing some quick measurements from one side of the tire to the other, just to make sure that everything, the two tires are running parallel. Since it's just me, I happen to have one of the wife's needles out here. Just stuck that in the side of the tread to hold my tape measure on, and then just measured around to this side, to the opposite side of a lug, like here, like so. Measured there, 77 1/8 or something, and then just making sure I'm measuring at the same height on both sides. Did the same thing front to back, so at least I know that the tires are parallel, and I think I'm, within a 1/16, and this is kind of rough measuring, you can tell, since I'm measuring from one side of the rubber to the other. So, got that all done. Everything's tightened back up. Last thing I have to do is tighten up my banjo bolts that go into the cylinder. And then I think I'm probably going to try to use a piece of tube to stick it onto the end of these hard lines right here, and see if by moving the tire one way and then the other I can't suck a little bit of hydraulic fluid up in there, just to get a little bit of a charge in there so it's not completely dry when I start turning it back and forth. Yeah, but maybe I could just pump it in there with the steering wheel. Well, we'll see. That's it for now.